DreAllDay.com.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com, and I want to address a question that I get from a lot of players, young players coming up, excuse me, these days. They say, how can I get noticed? Like, they say, I go to this small school in this small town, this small state, or this small country, and there's a bigger school over here, or I know other people that go to this school and that school, and they get recognized and they get scholarships, they go to the NCAA, they go D1, blah, blah. How do I get noticed? Well, this is the thing. It's very simple. If you can play, somebody's going to notice you. If you can't play, you're not going to be getting any attention. So I don't care what school you go to, what country you're in, if you can play, they will find you. You don't have to find them. They will find you if you can play. So if you playing at whatever school you go to, whatever high school you go to, is a small school, and you don't see any scouts in the stands watching you play, it's probably because you ain't really that good. All right, so once you become good and you do your thing, whatever your thing is, they'll be there. They will come and find you if you can play. So you don't have to worry about getting noticed, because a lot of players be talking about getting noticed, and my response to them is, why don't you go get some game first and then worry about getting noticed second? Because if you ain't got no game, you don't want nobody paying attention to you anyway, because then they're going to say, all right, this guy ain't got no game, and they'll forever write you off. So these are your steps. Number one, develop some game. Number two, worry about who's paying attention to you. And by the time you finish number one, people will already be paying attention to you. So number two actually doesn't even exist. So if you're a player out there worrying about how you want to get people to notice you, it's probably because you ain't worked on your game enough yet. Because when you got game, the people will find you no matter where you at, even if it's just on YouTube. That's it. That's all. Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Work on your game. And as he comes back to your right, you just reach the ball right over his head and finish the shot.